Hello, I wanted to talk a little bit about Beyond Good and Evil by Friedrich Nietzsche. I finished reading it yesterday. I picked it up and put it down a while ago and picked up the rest of it. I have a lot of thoughts on Nietzsche. Nietzsche has been a very interesting influence in my life. I have realized that my primary influences are primarily dead people at my current stage in life. But Nietzsche is quite a character. I find him exhausting. I find him to be a lot of things. But what I cannot deny, I do not find him boring. I cannot deny that. So if that's what you want to hear, Nietzsche, congratulations, you are not boring. But I guess sin isn't boring, is it? Otherwise, we wouldn't engage in it. So yeah, I find him to be exhausting. I find him to be bombastic. Not bombastic, just kind of like he's saying a lot. Sometimes he says absolutely nothing. Sometimes he is moving and inspiring, but boy, is he angry at everyone and everything, and just is. It just gets tiring. That's definitely some of the thoughts I've had when reading. It's like, God, I am just tired of this. But reading it this time, I read most of it, or at least, yeah, I think 4 through 9. I finally read the majority of it. 5 through 9, but I read the majority of it. 4 through 9, 5 through 9, something like that. But yeah, it's there are times where it is. I can see why it inspired the German people. If it is this good in English, it's got to be better in German. I can see that it's a bridge between the world that Nietzsche is describing and how the Nazis will take this. Um, he's definitely a Nazi. You see people online try to defend that he's not a Nazi. He clearly is, and it's a natural consequence. Even if he's not a Nazi, it's a natural consequence of his train of thought. You can definitely get there, and they do. It's funny. I enjoy pissing off people reading it to him, especially. It is so against women. I mean, he's against everyone, but reading him to women can be fairly entertaining sometimes. It's just so appalling. One of my favorite ones, he says, "If women were a thinking animal," it's like it seems like he just says stuff to make you mad. There at times I think that. But I really liked it. I gotta admit, I did enjoy it. Some of the philosophy I read, um, uh, Nietzsche is unique. You gotta give him that. You definitely gotta read him. It again, like, because he's just compared to some of the philosophy you find on the shelf, compared to Aristotle or Pope John Paul. Boy, it's just entertaining, and it's a fun read and it's a good time, and so I highly recommend Beyond Good and Evil by Friedrich Nietzsche. I guess I should say, what do I disagree about it? What do I agree about it? What I recommend it? Obviously, I recommend it, but I want to make clear. I guess that's why I want to stop. I want to make clear. This book is evil. Um, the ideas it proposes are completely evil, completely egotistical, and where they also fall short, where he is wrong. He is so certain that the superior person will be so above everybody else that he doesn't seem to plan for the individual's destruction, um, and a complete disregard for the consequences. It is so self-absorbed that it is. I don't think it's possible at all, but it's possible for the individual. But what it leads to is collective destruction, which is what you see as well. That is what you get out of the world wars. So you can see its consequences in history. So that's where I see it as wrong, is unproductive. It's really entertaining to read, really fun to read, really thought provoking, and I would recommend it. So I do want to say that. Thank you very much for your time.